Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on, good people? What's going on, good people out here in the world? Man, it's MGK. I'm out here just doing my thing. Sorry I'm so late. Sorry I'm so late. I was literally in the middle of enjoying my arcade. So you guys gotta understand, man, like my wife literally just walked to me and was like, you're supposed to be online. So you gotta forgive me for this. Got on my spectacles. You gotta forgive me. You gotta forgive me. I'm so sorry. So yeah, here I am, man. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you're out here, if you're coming through, I appreciate you. Hollywood Polo, what's going on, Polo? Can you hear me? We say good morning. Can you hear me? What's up, Chosen? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me all right? I know I be having sound issues. Y'all know I can't get past the sound problems. So for some odd reason that be my nemesis, my arch enemy. Let's say what you say, so what you say, Hollywood? You say good morning, Mike. What games have you added to your Mike K so far with the Mia board? Hey man, it's so many. I can't even go down the list. So I got Mario, Tetris, Donkey Kong Jr., Xeno. I got Cubert. I got Super Mario Brothers. I have Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha 3, uh, King of Fighters, King of Fighters 97, Metal Slug 2, 3, X, 6. Uh, Man, what's up, Andy? What's going on, man? I don't have my chat up, guys, so please forgive me for that. So, but that's what I'm here to talk about today. I mean, that's the hot topic. Everybody want to talk about it, man. So Hollywood, do you have the Mia board? Yes, I actually am a contributor to his board. If you look on there, a lot of the packs and the games that are coming through there, I have made a lot of them also. So I'm not the only person. It's a couple of it's a couple of us out there that's making them. So we're having a good time, man. It's fun, trying to give back to the community. So if you're looking for anything in particular, I know. So it's one discussion that hasn't been had so far. So there are some packs. What's up, Dan the man? What's going on? Some of the packs can't be uploaded via Discord unless you have like a paid Discord account. So like I have Street Fighter Alpha 3, which is too large for upload. It works just fine. It just won't upload to the Discord group. So you know, yeah, man. How are you feeling, brother? Yo, man. So I'm just glad you feeling better, man. So I got an announcement. I got three people here, man. A couple guys that really know something, man. I wanted to wait, man. But if you didn't know, man, I'm gonna put it out there because this is being recorded. Gonna make something, Dan. You need your help. So Bobby has decided to help sponsor my growth, man. So to die for arcades is help pushing me to 1,000 subscribers. And man, there is a lot of stuff being given away, man. A lot of big stuff, including KI, some handhelds, some computer completely built for gaming, riser for our arcade. It's a lot of stuff, man. Bobby has, and he's like, "Yo, man, let's get it popping." So I'm with it. If you guys, man, you guys with it, man. I know you guys already subscribed, so I don't, you don't have to do all that. All old people take naps. Man, I wish my chat ninja was up, man. OBS is a little bit harder to send out the chats with. I have a way to do it, but sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. I just don't ain't, you know, it's one of them situations where it's just a fickle thing, you know what I'm saying? And I did jump on kind of last minute, so I didn't really get a chance to set my chat up. What I really need to do is like tomorrow, I'm gonna take tomorrow and work through my live stream for my morning coffee chat. That way it's more polished and, you know, good for you guys, man. You know, I think it's moving forward. We have a little fun. Everything is good, man. So we say Neo Geo. What's a Neo? Can you help Mike with OBS? Yeah. Hey, if he can, I have Chat Ninja, so I have the pop out. It just won't connect to my OBS desktop. I don't know, and it has to connect to your OBS desktop for me to be able to click on it and send it and to send it out to you guys. For me to be able to click on it and send it. So how do you guys feel about this, man, with the arcade, man? Are you guys excited, man? Are you guys like, you know, it's kind of crazy. Like, I was super excited at first, and then if you didn't know, I had like the most stupid hiccup on the planet where I was connecting my board. So I put my board in, I did everything I was supposed to do, and then I turned around and I couldn't get it to work. I thought I had fried my whole dang arcade. So he said it will be the ultimate arcade machine for me. I'm gonna tell you, man, if we get everything working the way we want to, it's gonna be dope, man, because it was already a good entry level machine. It was probably one of the best machines made. It's dope, but think about it. You use a eventually, if we get everything done, you use a powered USB, and you'll be able to hook up a hard drive and pull from a hard drive your light guns, you know, any peripherals like the deck, like using Glenn's deck or whatever. And man, think about it. What if you put a terrible desktop and games on, you know, on the Pi, man? That's gonna be super dope, you know, for everybody that's trying to get that thing together, you know. So I think that it's gonna be an awesome experience. I think that, you know, you guys are gonna. I think we're gonna be able to see something seamless as possible. I think we're gonna be able to see something as seamless as possible as you can with it. Than you can expect. I don't know what happened. I just lost everybody. Am I still streaming? I see myself, so I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm like everybody just disappeared. So I don't know. But so I'm not gonna keep talking about or beating the dead horse with anything. So how Mike, will you be online? I'm not gonna keep talking about or beating the dead horse with anything. So how Mike, will you be online? Yes, yes, yes. I will be online. I'm not going anywhere, man. I think that we will have. I think that it'll be. I think that everything will be online. I think that at some point in time, if you're talking about the. If you're talking about the, I think that it'll be. I think that everything will be online. You said, what do you mean about the mic, Kate? I'm sorry. I'm a little bit. If you're talking about the, I'm a little bit confused. Hollywood. Just explain yourself. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to understand. But I don't want to give you the wrong information either. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, But I'm super excited. Once I figured out how to actually get the ROMs added to the build. The build is super simple. I'm gonna tell you guys the best information that was ever given was from B Calm, man. B Calm. Hey man, download the MAME 221. Try your game out. If your game starts in MAME 221 or you take it and it doesn't start and it tells you what you need and then you add it and you build it and then you try it again and it works, then it's gonna work. It's just gonna work. Yes, I do believe that it's gonna be a form of it because see, you already have a form of leaderboards already built into MAME anyway. You know, there are secondary add-ons for MAME that actually recognizes that, you know, you can capture your real-time play and you can do leaderboards like high scores and things like that already in main. So if you've ever done like MU deck or you've done any of that type of stuff like that, where they're like main based setups, then you're gonna see that there's a download for it. I think it's called like high score or points. I forgot what it's called, like main score or something like that. And you download it, and it's like a basically like how you have like your web browser, like you have attachments, whatever, and it attaches over top of what you have on your main, and it's able to record what you play and how what your scores are and keep up with it. It's pretty dope. I mean, you log into it. Once you log into it, you have an account, and it goes on from there. So I think that what they're going to be doing is incorporating that. Man, with this board being as open as it is, man, I want to see some people really tap into some things, man. I would love for this thing to become more like Fightcade on the machine, where you could probably do something like that, but you're gonna need, people are gonna have to invest. You're gonna need real-time servers. You're gonna need people that can put forth those resources to make sure that the community has what they have or needs to be able to make this thing work. It's just not gonna pop out of thin air. You know what I'm saying? It's not free. When you want to do all of that type of stuff, man, the coding is one thing, but actually having a platform to store it all is something totally different. You know, you have to have a server, you have to have somebody maintaining it, you have to have somebody that can write the code, you have to have somebody that can do all of the aspects of it. Moderate it, make sure it's not being hacked, make sure all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's legit. Like as legal as possible, so that we're not, it's not being attacked too. But I think that if the community really wants this, this is a perfect opportunity for the community to get together and have a situation where you have the ability to have a all-in-one community-driven online gameplay situation. I don't know what's going on with my music over here. That's really not my style. Let's a little too mellow, but it's okay. Let's see what we got here, man. Let's see what we got. So I'm sorry, but I see. Yeah, Paulo, look like you the only person on. Like people keep jumping on and jumping off. I'm wondering. Let's see what we got. So I'm sorry, but I see. Yeah, Paulo, look like you the only person on. Like people keep jumping on and jumping off. Okay, I don't know what that is. Hold on. Okay, yeah, there it goes. So I don't know if any, if something's going on with the stream, but hey, I encourage it says RK machine ministry go to this. I'm saying you want it. Yeah. So for you guys, man, that's out there, man, I just hope that hope this thing is actually have you out there. So Mike, I'm sure we can all pay a small early fee to keep the servers up and running. Man, that's what I hope. I hope that people will say, like how you put together a Patreon or something, and people will say, hey man, that the idea of what like John had, like even having a platform where you can still even have that you can buy games from indie developers from. Like you see a lot of people buying the packs that like the Neo Geo packs and stuff like that, and adding on some of those ROMs. I would love for like Fire Force Fighters and some of these other people that make these independent games that are pretty dope, that don't take up a lot of space, that can probably be compressed down to like some great games that are made for this type of. They're like some of these games are made for a cabinet, but people just don't make cabinets anymore. Like they have that full support and feel of a cabinet. That it would be so dope if you had the ability to put that on there. So I'm hoping like the world that we get a chance to do that. Who says, Mike? Do I see a store being built for software? I do. I think that if somebody takes the time to build it, man, it's gonna be dope, man. Why not? Because I mean, you still have people making games. Look at all the games that you have that can come over here. The games that are being ported over to. You're getting the echo. I'm sorry. Let's see here from. Oh, that's probably it right there. How about that? Is that better? Oh, let me do that too. Oh no, that's my browser. Uh, you would think as long as I've been doing this thing, you know what I do, but it's not on here, huh? But it's actually muted. It's kind of weird. Oh, maybe see if it's going out now. Okay, cool. So yeah, I had to do some muting. I didn't realize, I forgot I didn't hit the mute button. But yeah, man, I was just telling people, man, I'm really enjoying playing with this now that I finally got into the software and having to do it. I was telling Hollywood about the ability that how MAME has the ability, like that little side loader, like for the guys that are using EmuDeck and all this stuff like that, to keep up with your leaderboards and things like that. And I hope, like maybe you guys are incorporating something like that with this. And I know it's in the works and in development. I don't know how you guys are doing it. I don't write code like I used to anymore, but I mean, it's just yeah, but I think that's a dope situation. Yeah, man, we got in the flow for it, man. Like I was able to put some stuff out, man, to that I didn't think that it was gonna work, man. And like I'm running like Sonic and some other stuff, and man, it's running great. A lot of the stuff that I'm running, I didn't expect to run on there. I do notice that a couple of the packets are a little bit bigger, so when you're moving packets around, depending on what setup you have, you can't just move them around freely, if you get what I'm saying. You can't just move them around for everybody just to be able to touch. But other than that, man, I think it's dope, man, the way that everybody's taking this thing a hold of, man. I've been talking back and forth with Bobby. Me and Bobby talk all the time now, especially with him doing my thing where he's sponsoring me. So Mr. Encoder, you guys know that Bobby is putting forth a challenge for me to get up to 1,000. I've been in the community for a couple of years and I put out content. I've never had a qualm about the number of subscribers I've had. I've never had a qualm about anything. I put out content. I've done builds. I've done hacks. I've done a lot of stuff for the community. I mean, anybody ever need anything, they always freely hit me up, man. And the fact that he thought enough after all these years to say, hey, Mike, I want to see you reach 1,000 subscribers, man, is a good thing to me, man. We're going to be giving out a lot of stuff, man. Some quality of life improvements in the software. Instructions work will change, sure. Oh, yeah, man. I know it's coming, man. I know that, yeah, I get it, man. And that delete function will probably be good. Because I know right now, even with me, the only problem I'm having, I know it's a lot of people's problem, and I know it's probably your problem also, is that when you create the pack, a lot of time, whatever game it is, you're playing it. So a lot of people don't want to take the time to play it, like maybe play it on their computer. Like I have my fight stick, so I can play it on my fight stick, know the mapping for the game, unless you just know it offhand what button it is. And then when you make your template, then you have the ability to make your template coincide with the game. For me, I know that I've been making the title pages where they have it there, and it has the name of the game, and it has how many players, from the manufacturer, things of that nature, maybe what year it came out, stuff like that. And then like you can pull that stuff down maybe later, and then you can, people can tweak it just to put the buttons and stuff in. And I think that'll be a great tweak. You know what I'm saying? So I know right now it's just as time. It's not as time consuming. It's like what I do everything in yeah, that's cool. AKA no packages for the official games. It'll work like the original store once they own it. Yeah, cool, 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 cool. I think what I was saying, packages meaning like just the way like we build it. So I get what you're saying. Like, so when you build it in the thing, like you're adding your own ROM or whatever. So are you going to be eliminating that, or how are you going to be doing that? So I guess maybe my terminology is off. I don't want to seem like I'm throwing terminology that's wrong. I'm not meaning like packages like a build or anything. I'm just saying like when you put together your own game, you pull it, you have your ROM, and you put it through the thing, and you upload your ROM, and you build your artwork and everything in. So like I was able to figure out how the way to get the artwork good, but I just didn't have the time to continue to keep making to individualize the controls for each one of the board layouts. So I had enough time to put the title of the game and all the other stuff. Oh, okay, okay. Like broke. Okay. Wow. Like broke will have to give you. Oh man, that would be super dope. So yeah, like I've been reaching out to some developers. Like I was telling the guys earlier. I don't know if you heard me when I was talking about it. I was reaching out to the guys that over at Five Force Fighters to see. You know, I know they were at all of the fight tournaments this year, doing their stuff, man. Like a game, like some of these games that seem like they're made for the arcade system. It's like they're a generation behind. They were just made for it. They would be so dope for this, man. Oh, you have oh man, check this out. So the man said, "Hey, here it goes, guys. It's an exclusive. I don't know if anybody else knows." He says it has an online leaderboard, an online emulation already. Yeah, yeah, we were talking about it. So I was telling these guys, man, like you know, I know that MAME had the ability to do it, you know, on a side app. So I would assume that it would like for a guy as smart as yourself that to get something like that running for this wouldn't be a super hard task. And I just know that like with your team that it would be an awesome thing that to come about. You know, your team, it seems like they're great, man. And I just hope I hope everybody isn't bugging you and blowing you up and driving you crazy because it's so new. Everybody wants to touch it, man. What's up, console, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody, console fanboys in the building. You know, it's good to have all the good people in, man. Good people, good people. So yeah, man. So I'm really, really enjoying playing this. So like, I just see such a good stream for like looking at a lot of the indie devs, like a lot of stuff, like the smaller games, like how I was playing Shovel Knight and some of these other games, man. Like, I think that like I played the like the Shovel Knight side scrollers and the Shovel Knight fighter, like the one that's almost like brawlers, like a brawler game. Man, that would be so dope on here, man. I wish people, like those developers get on board, man. I hope they see the attraction to putting something like this together. So he said, Mystery Coach says the only thing that people are bugging about is the goal. Gen 2 is shit instead of. Okay, so and it look like so the so when their Gen 2 will ship instead of reading. Okay, yeah, the people don't read, man. They just don't. You got to get used to it, man. People don't read. I know and I'm subject to it myself. I fall victim to it where I'm just going full steam ahead. I don't read stuff like I need to, and you'll be and you'll miss a lot of stuff by not reading, man. And it's a really real big situation out there. Say the only thing people are bringing about. I said then when you said I'm trying to get this mouse, I got my mouse set up for gaming, so you can understand that when I'm moving it around, it's like moving like the DPI is stupid on here. I need to pull it back. Say the other thing that I mentioned is that I thought would be cool is the community challenges, like what Anstring has. Yeah, you know what? The community challenges would be dope. I'm gonna tell you, like, and I know that it's a big thing, man, because when we were playing, like, it's funny that Hollywood just said that. So when we were doing like the VPX or the pinball tournament tables with FX on the At Games Legends pinball, man, it's amazing how many people actually were playing and contributing. Man, people were going in on those tournaments, man, and submitting their scores and having a good time, man. It was good to be able to try to see where you landed at on that board, man, and really give it some good attention. Yeah. He says, okay. Mystery says it's not just an attraction for small devs. Audience there about 2,000 boards. So, wow. Yeah, man. I get it, man. I mean, like anybody would love to have a revenue stream. I mean, I don't see a reason why anybody wouldn't like to be able to reach out to everybody who has a board and make money. I mean, that would just be an awesome thing. I mean, they can make money on what's already out there. They don't have to really do a whole lot, but just maybe tweak, like you said, tweak their software to be able to include it, to be able to download it directly to the store. I mean, and you give them what they need and they make it happen. The games are sitting there for people to purchase now. Like you go to their stores, and a lot of the devs and a lot of these content creators and game creators, they're there. Their games are there. So this would be a great thing. Exactly, I agree, man. So what Mr. Dakota said, saying that Steam and God, itch, etc. are loaded or saturated. Man, there are tons and tons of games. Man, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of games, and it's hard to find that one game, man. Like that's unique, and it give like I said, some of these people opportunity to put their game out there to the masses, man, where people can, like, you actually have a built-in audience of people that can take it and run with it, man. And then and that word of mouth, is we're all in the gaming community. Like I have my full-size cabs, and I have my emulator cabs, and I have my arcade one-ups, and I have my at games legends, and I have my iArcade, and I have all this stuff. And I'm in every single community. Of course, I have this joint here, which plays everything too. So I play a lot of stuff, I don't have the ROG anymore. Gave that back, but to each his own. It was an awesome machine, just wasn't for me. Am I doing? Are you on Airstream now? What's your name? I am, but I haven't really fully committed to it. I'll be honest with you. But a lot of that is about to change, Hollywood. So you're privy to this, man. Understand this. I'm about to have a lot more time, hopefully, if God willing, to do streams and to do evening stuff. I haven't been able to do any evening streams or anything in about 2 years. So that's why you guys see me here on in the afternoon and in the mornings doing things, because I don't have the time to do evening streams. I usually work at night. I'm working between 2 and 1 in the morning, almost 6 days a week. So hopefully, God willing, that'll be changing. I'll be able to get back to doing streams, man, and getting into the community and being a solid contributor to what's going on out here, man. I think that everybody getting together, man. This is a freeing situation for me, and I love it. Yes, yeah, I know, man. Only things I didn't get the arcade one-up pinball. You did some great work. I sat back and I watched all the stuff that you did with all the arcade one stuff, man. It was so dope, man. That it was good. What's up, Mike, man? What's up? The bad guy, Mike Worsley is in the house. What's up, man? Say you working, but just wanted to stop by, man. I know what it's like, man. I appreciate you stopping by, man. We're just having a conversation, man, with Mystery Encoder, Hollywood Poto, myself, and you, man. We're just having a conversation. It's not a lot of people on. A lot of people end up watching the stream later, man. So I get it. People are at work. So, that's what we are, man. I see this opportunity for this thing to be what people wanted it to be, man. And I'm just so happy that I can be a contributor. When Bobby sent me the message, man, I was elated, man. I have been working with Bobby in the past. As you guys saw, if you guys go back to my older videos, we worked on some stuff way back in the past, and it's cool that he that he did some stuff for me. I'm currently reworking an older build that I made about 3 or 4 years ago, a 3TB build that I did. I'm just revamping it for one person. He asked for it. Mo asked for it. I'm revamping it for him. I'm doing some animation work for it right now to make sure that it works and everything is good for him, man, when he loads it on his Chulix, man, or his Vulix. So that's gonna be for him, man. But I'm hoping that everything works out good, man. I love this, man. What's up, Damien, man? I'm glad you made it in, man. Console MK. Yeah, I love MK stuff. As a matter of fact, I will be. I don't stay up on as much as I want to. So, Console, you'll be interested to know, man, that I have something that's kind of dope. So I bought a full-size Invasion cab, man. I don't know if you saw that. So I bought an Invasion cab. It's what was originally a Mortal Kombat 2 cab. And I'm really, really strongly considering converting it back to an MK2 cab. I have almost everything I need. All I have to do is have the control panel, the plate, get the artwork, and I actually I know where all the boards are right now. I could just pull all the boards, clean it up, man, replug it in, and make it into an MK cab, man. So I need to get my my tube redone. I think I'm gonna have somebody redo that for me, man, and then we're gonna make that work, man. So yeah, I'll be happy to test it, man. I get my information is actually down here in the bottom of my link. So if you go to it, let me make sure it's in there, because I have been moving stuff up kind of quick. So yeah, my email and my Twitter and my Instagram, everything's in the bottom down here in the description. So Encoder Man, I would love to do it, man. You got some of your code word running in there? That's dope, man. So yeah, man, Mystery Man, I would love to do it. And I mean, Console, I got your question. I got a question for you. So what do you think? I know I'm probably asking the worst person in the world. Should I convert it back or not, man? But do you think I should convert my Invasion cab back into a Mortal Kombat 2? Or should I keep it and just get another Mortal Kombat? See, that's a hard one to ask. You know, are you gonna be don't do it. Don't convert it. It is very unique. There are very few Invasion cabs out there in the world, man. I did not know that. There are very few. I mean, I had somebody was selling one of the boards not too long ago, man. I saw one for sale the other day for like $4,000. I couldn't believe it. I was like, the game is pretty good, but it's you know, I don't think it's $4,000 good, honestly, for me. But you know, if it is out there, man, and people are doing it, man, that'd be kind of cool. So, you know, but I'm waiting to see what Console says. Console, you had an answer. What you think? Say. You said get a real MK2. MK2 is arguably the best MK game ever made. It's a classic. Respect. It's not converting it. But that's what I'm saying. My cab actually is an MK2 cab. That's, if you like, when you go to the back of the cab, it has the serial number, the make, and everything. It was a MK2 cab converted into an Invasion cab. So like, when I pull off the panel, where the see on the Invasion cab, the panel is a bolt on top of the MK panel. So it actually, all the gun holsters for the Invasion sit on top of the old MK panel. It's kind of weird the way they did it. So it's like an overlay. I believe it, man. You know, a lot of people don't pay as much as they should, man. You know, I just, you know, it's some offers out there, man, for some good stuff, man, for some good work out there to be had, man. But you gotta pick and choose your battles, Console, man. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. Damien, would you say you would definitely make it back to a real MK2 cab? What's a big, huge, giant figure? Oh man, that's All Might. That's All Might, baby. That's the big All Might. That's the 18-inch All Might back there, man. I did. If you look back at my thing, Hollywood, go back and look at my streams. My wife surprised me, man, with that, man. She gifted me with it. I've been wanting this thing for over a year, man. This thing was like, it's the biggest pop that they make. It's one of the biggest Funko Pops that they make. It's an 18-inch pop. That box, let me see if I can point in the thing here. I'm gonna see how long it takes. I don't know. See right here. Okay, there it is down there. It's a box down there. The box actually is the full height of the size up under my pinball machine. It's crazy. What's up, Shokin, man? What's happening? What's going on, man? Thanks for coming through. Yeah, man. If he said it's oh, Console said it's tarnished now. It's been disrespected. Hey, converted, got to get a new one. I got you, man. Well, that makes it easier, man. That way I just got to go get something else, man, and just increase it, man. I'll finally get my basement cleaned out, get all these people's stuff out my basement. I can build it up so I can move. I can have something up here and something down there. So I got 3 rooms of cabs now, and I'll be able to do full-size cabs in my basement, man. I can't wait. Okay, that's cool. And you're a game dev and a contractor. That's dope, man. Man, you guys have some sick jobs, man. I used to work in tech a long time ago, man. But the stuff I did, man, I worked in the knock, man. So it was like really whack, man. Just doing security stuff, man. I was just so tired of people trying to break in all the time. I got tired of looking at it, man, and it was time to make a move. Oh yeah, I'm not throwing away the box, man. I'm not throwing away the box. There's not that many of them made, and it's funny, man. That thing was like I said, it was like I think it had got up to like $150 or something like that. In the stores, and I went in one day. It was funny story, man. I went in one day and I just asked the guy, man. I was middle of the day. I've been looking at it, and they had the same 3. They had it so long it was dusty as hell, and they were just stacking other pops on top of them, almost like they were a stand in the store. And I asked the guy, I said, man, how much is this thing right now, man? And he hit me back and was like, yo, it's like 75 bucks. And I told my wife, I was like, man, I wish I had the money for it right now. But I had some other stuff dealing with it. Not that I was broke, but I was just being cautious. Like, man, maybe I don't need to spend it. And I left. I didn't even think about it. I was on the phone with her when I did it, and she told me she had to go work somewhere and do something. And I was like, man, what you going to do? She didn't tell me. She left out. I thought she was just going to do some random stuff around town. Not women do, going a little shopping or something. Man, she actually went to the store and bought it, man. I couldn't believe that. Do I always do what feels right? Me, Ella. Yeah. Yeah, I do, man. I guess as you can kind of see, man, I'm not a young spring chicken, man. So yeah, man, I definitely do what feels good to me, man. If it feels good to me and it works for me, man, I'm on it, man. I don't really, I don't have a problem going against the grain, but I'm gonna do what makes me happy. I'm gonna do what feels good to me. That's one of the reasons why I do this stream. I mean, it's no secret. I enjoy watching everybody's stream. I love going into everybody's stream. Um, everybody I started streaming with has 5, 6, 7, 10,000 viewers. I don't know. Maybe my content wasn't being felt. I don't know. I can't answer that question. When I do it for the people that don't mind enjoying watching, and I do it for myself, man. It's therapeutic for me to come out here and talk, man. I'm keeping it real. A lot of people won't tell the truth, man. COVID really messed me up, man. It wasn't just, and I didn't even know it had messed me up like that, man. COVID really jacked me up, man. Where, just being kind of sheltered and being around in these locations, not being able to see and talk to people. So I jumped back into this in COVID after all those years, man, and really improved my setup, and it was worth it. It's worth it for me to sit here and talk to you guys and see how you guys are doing, man. And know that you guys are doing well, man, in the community as well, man. I enjoy seeing people, meeting people, man. All the people that came through Southern Fried Gaming this year, man, it was such a great experience, man, to deal with that. Damien, am I into the pop thing? I am. I like pops. I mean, but I'm really funny because I'm not into all pops. I'm real big into My Hero Academia. So I have a lot of My Hero Academia stuff. If you can see, you can't really see my whole room. If you go back, you'll be able to see a tour of my room. I got a lot of posters. It was part of a artwork. It was a part of a collection that was made that showed like the old and new, like the growth of the characters from My Hero, some of the key characters, and I got micro pops, giant pops, medium sized pops. I got keychains. I got backpack keychains. I got posters. I got a lot of stuff, man. So yeah, I do kind of like them. Well, I appreciate it, man. I thank you, Mr. Encoder, sir. I kind of like to think I'm fairly intelligent, you know, but of course, there's a lot more people smart. You know, a lot of people smarter than me out there. I'm country. I'm a country guy from Atlanta, Georgia, man. I've had a fairly deep, education in some things, but I just like to have fun, man. I'm one of those guys, man. I believe in doing what we want to do, man, and not having, and not having to answer everybody about everything you have to do all the time, man. If that's the case, man, it's kind of a waste, man. It's like you're doing things for other people, man. I don't want to do anything for anybody else, man. I like doing things for me, and if you like it, man, and we can talk about it, and you input what you like, and man, that's how you make friends, man. You make friends with people that are like-minded and they're into the things that you're kind of into, man, and it works that way, you know. So, thanks, man. I appreciate that, though. So, Console says that Funko Pop can get crazy. There's a dark brown out there. It's like $1,500, and yeah, oh yeah, Darth Maul. What holographic? So I have a glow in the dark holographic of Midoriya, and he's actually inside of my PC build. So at night when it charges up, like when my lights are all my RGB are on in my thing in my case, and it charges up at night when it gets dark, he's glowing. It's the dopest shit ever, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I love it. I think it's just too cool. I just, it's a funny thing. Somebody said something to me a long time ago, and I tend to agree to it. It's like when you turn around and you look back at it, and it makes you happy, it makes you smile, you know that you did something that it was truly meant for you. You know, you don't just walk away from it and you're not like you don't care about it. But when you can, it's not coveting it or anything. It's just being, like you're really at all with what you see. So yeah, I call it. So console, man, I'm into a lot of collectibles, man. If you give me 1 second, I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I did get that's kind of cool. That I like. Let's say, yeah, it charges up so it glows at night. Hey, hand me that Marty McFly right there, please. All right, thanks. So yeah, I caught this Marty McFly. Let's see if it shows up pretty cool here. And it's the complete build out with all the hands, the head, the sunglasses, and even the board and everything. It's got the skateboard and the guitar. Um, I thought it was pretty dope. It was originally about $60 or $70 or something like that. Man, I caught it like for like $12, man. I usually catch stuff like that. I like catching those types of things. What's up, Toxic, man? Hey, man, thank you for responding to me, man. When you did, man, that was pretty dang on cool, man. I appreciate you, man. So yeah, so hey guys, I know this is gonna be really bad. I'm enjoying that everybody came in. It's my fault, truly, that I was late today. I usually start the stream around 10:30. Try to get a grip. Hey, yeah, I didn't even think about getting the grip, man. You know what? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try. I definitely not have them on the same thing. I like doing that, like I did that with my big turtles. I got the 18-inch turtles too. So I got a couple of those. I got a couple. I mean, I got a couple things around here, man, that are really dope collectible items, man. And then again, I like commissioning stuff too. So this sign that's behind me is a commissioned piece of art that I had made for me. So I like it. You know. Oh man, I really don't want to let go of this stream today, man. I got to. I'm so late. I got a business call coming in a few minutes. And what I hate is that I know the call is only gonna last like 5 minutes, and I got to get off my whole stream for it. But man, you know what? Hey guys, let's do this again. So I'm coming back on Thursday. I'm gonna do a 10:30 on Thursday. I promise I'm gonna be on time. I'm gonna have all this stuff worked out. Everything is gonna be good, man. We're gonna do some gameplay. We're gonna have some fun. If you want to play with me, and if you have the ability, if you're around the console and you have the ability, I'll be right here to do it. But guys, hey man, I love it, man. Thank you so much. And unfortunately, I gotta go. This is the call coming in now. So I'll talk to you guys on Thursday, man, 10:30.